If you are anything like me, you probably have a lot of drill bits lying around your studio. One of the problems that's plagued metalsmiths for generations is how exactly are you supposed to store these things? When you buy drill bits, the best case scenario is that they will come in these nice little plastic containers, and these are great, but more often than not you're stuck with this shrink-wrapped nonsense. Other times you may end up with this burbox type situation, which isn't really that useful in my opinion, especially when you bend one of those little plastic tabs off. But if you order from a place like McMaster Carr, you'll usually end up with a oversized plastic bag with a bunch of drill bits kind of loosely floating in it. Now you could just get a drill index, but those aren't very useful if you keep a bunch of the same size drill bits on hand. And the idea of just throwing them in a box and then having to sift through them every single time is even less appealing. So what are your options? Well, obviously those cases are the best option of the bunch, but no matter how hard I've looked, I have never been able to find them for sale. And even if I did, it's kind of a moot point because they're only useful for a certain size range of drill bits. If you have one that's larger, you're out of luck. But I have the solution. Tubes. Specifically this polycarbonate plastic tubing I found in McMaster Carr. This stuff is great. It's super cheap at $1.70 per foot, and you can cut it to whatever size you need, file the ends flat, and then cap them off with some plastic end caps. And don't worry, the item numbers for all of these things will be on the screen and also in the description of this video. But yeah. They also won't bounce around in whatever container I happen to have them in, like this tap and die kit I made where the taps are matched up with the corresponding drill bits, or this tackle box that I found in the fishing section of the local sporting goods shop. I went ahead and labeled it and put all the drill bits that I most commonly use in it, and I even made it such that I could separate out my new drill bits from my old ones by just labeling the tube as new. Now my drill bits are no longer a huddled mass of chaos and anarchy, and you too now have the knowledge to bring a similar degree of order to your home studio.